Good morning. This is Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like I have such high energy this morning. I made a big list of things I want to accomplish today. I don't know if I'll get to them all, but I'm going to start with some meal prep. I broke out all of my cookbooks there, got some ideas, and I'm ready to go. So I'm going to turn the camera around and get started. The first thing I'm going to prep are these chef salad skewers. They're from the Craveable Keto cookbook, Kendra Holly, on page 202. I think they look wonderful. So I'm going to get all the components together. I am going to add some salami and Swiss cheese to mine. So I got 6 of these prepped. They look delicious. I think I'll make some ranch dressing and have that ready to go to drizzle and serve it with a half of an avocado. And I think that would be a great lunch or even a substantial snack. So I'm gonna get these in the fridge. I went ahead and I made some ranch dressing, and I'll put this along with all of the recipes down in the description box below. Next, I'm going to make some pimento cheese. So I have the shredded cheese. It's about 1.5 pounds. A jar of diced pimentos with the juice, and just enough mayo to kind of bring it all together. Going to get this all mixed together. So that's what it should look like. And this makes the best grilled cheese sandwiches, or if you want to be low carb, you could serve it on some celery. It's just delicious. I'm going to get it in this bowl here. I've made this sausage, egg, cheese bake on my channel before. Have 1 pound of breakfast sausage browned, a couple handfuls of shredded cheese, 9 eggs, a can of diced Ortega, salt and pepper, and about a 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to get this all mixed together, and then just pour the egg mixture onto the sausage and cheese. We're going to bake it off in the oven. There is the egg, cheese, and sausage bake. I'm just going to let it cool a little bit. I'm making some Pico de Gallo. I got about 5 or 6 roma tomatoes, a jalapeno, some garlic, handful of chopped cilantro, half of a onion, couple of limes juiced, a little bit of salt, and get this all mixed up. I hard-boiled just a few eggs. I put a little happy face on them with a marker so that everyone knows they're hard-boiled eggs. It just seems to work. I've done this since the kids were little. I'm going to make some deviled eggs. I really like having these on hand because sometimes you just want, a little pick-me-up, a little burst of protein. And these containers are from Rubbermaid. They're really inexpensive, and they hold 20 halves. And you can stack them if you have multiple containers. I was asked how I cook my hard-boiled eggs, and see how the eggs don't have that greenish tone to it at all. How I do it is I just put however many eggs I want to cook in a pot of cold water and have like a couple inches covering it, and then bring it to a full boil, turn off the heat for 10 minutes, and then put it in cold water and peel them. And you don't get that green yucky looking hard-boiled egg. So that's how I do it. I'm going to get this mixed together. I'm going to be prepping some sausage ball puffs, but I'm adding some of that wheat protein isolate to the recipe and increasing the baking powder. I'm making the sausage ball puffs, the recipes by Casey Trenum, and the only thing I change is I've been adding a 1/3 cup of the wheat protein isolate, and I've been doubling the baking powder. But other than that, the recipe's the same. Here's that wheat protein isolate that I've been using. Some of you asked where I got it, and it's a store called Honeyville. They sell grains and different kinds of flours and stuff like that. I'm going to get this mixed up, and then I'll share with you some other flours that I got that are low carb that are really interesting. I'm going to get these baked off. Going to get these puffs onto a cooling rack, but look at how that addition of the wheat protein isolate really enhances these. All right, I'm going to get the rest of them on here, let them cool a bit. I'm just going to let these cool, and then I'll get them put away. I placed an order to Honeyville. It's a store in California and Utah. It has all kinds of flours, and I ordered several low carb flours to give them a try. The wheat protein isolate was one of them. I've used this to dust off meat like round steak, fry it, and it gives a really crispy crust. I've used this to make these sausage ball puffs, and it just gives it more like a true biscuit texture. I'm going to experiment with this and make some fried chicken, but you can look at the nutritional information on this. It's like a miracle. And then I also found one that was low. I had to put it in the Ziploc bag. It's a corn bran. It's really high fiber, and I thought that this would be good, but still relatively low in carbs. I thought this would be good for like making cornbread or corn muffins or hush puppies, that kind of thing. Another low carb alternative. And then there's this Oat Fiber, which has 20 carbs, but it also has 20 fiber. So it's like 0 net. And I haven't done anything with this, but I did think, you know, like making oatmeal cookies or maybe adding it to granola. I don't know. I'm going to experiment with this one. But I also ordered some Vital Wheat gluten for bread making, and the soy protein isolate. I haven't used this one. It was one of the low non-carb flours. I don't really eat too much soy, but I wanted to experiment with it, so I've got it. And also this, I thought I might add this to bread. I don't know. I'm going to experiment with this one too. So that was my Honeyville haul, but I'm real excited so far with the use of this wheat protein isolate. So I wanted to share it with you guys in case you're doing low carb or keto, that there's quite a few low carb flours out there. Well, that's about all the time I have today to dedicate for meal prepping, but I was very happy with what I got accomplished. I know it's going to really set me up this week for success. It's always nice to open the fridge and know that you have a snack ready. It really helps you stay on track. So I'm very, very, very pleased with what I did get done today. In addition, I hope that I answered your questions about the wheat protein isolate and maybe introduced you to some of the other low carb flours. I haven't seen anyone on YouTube that's doing keto mention these flours. I haven't seen it in any of the keto cookbooks. I just happened to come across them when I was on the Honeyville website. And it's been a lot of fun experimenting with them for sure. I can't wait to make fried chicken because I make some good fried chicken. And if I can use that wheat protein isolate in lieu of the flour, oh my goodness, there's going to be some happy people in this house, let me tell you. And I'm really anxious to use the corn bran and the oat bran. See if it gives that flavor profile to like cornbread and oatmeal cookies, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'll keep you guys apprised as I try new recipes with these low carb flours. And I'll put the link to Honeyville, their website or whatever, in case you are on a low carb or keto diet and you're interested in trying some of the flours. All right guys, until the next video, I'll talk to you guys later.